Hello everyone. Welcome to chapter 115 of the last Thoughts of a Busy Mind. This one called Physicality. And I don't mean bodies touching, I just mean relating to physical. Let's get physical. Na, na. Rest in peace, Olivia Newton-John. So, the past week has been very busy for me, but before we get there, let me talk about the drink. It's a sweet, no, it's not sweet, it's sour cherry syrup and water. It is sweet though, like it's not sour tasting. Let me take a sip. Amazing. Not really, it's been out all week. I, I've been drinking it slowly. So, why, you might ask, I have a bottle of drink on my desk that I have been keeping for almost a week now. It's because on Monday I went on a trip. I went to Dubai again for residency reasons. I have to go there every 6 months, and instead of going there in the morning and coming back in the afternoon, I was there for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for 4 days. I had to count them. That's how good I am at math. Now, if you think that didn't disrupt all of my plans, including the filming I had and the uh, different daily stuff that I have to do, you are wrong. It disrupted them massively. I will get to why I call this physicality. It's not as dirty as you might think. I just want to give you a lot of context. I am still doing we are in May, so I'm still doing the We Didn't Start a Fire Part 2 video, and it seems like by next week it's over. By Wednesday is gonna be the last movie I'll see, and it will be fun, hopefully. The problem I have with that is because I went to Dubai, that disrupted a whole bunch of stuff. I could have just stayed in the hotel, but I had to leave the hotel, go buy some stuff that I did. I bought a Hellboy comic, it's pretty cool. Um, and I had to go to like lunches and dinners with I went there with my father and his coworker, so I needed to go out for that too. It sort of disrupted a lot of the filming I had to do. You will see the hotel that I stayed in two of them if you watch that video when it comes out later, hopefully when it comes out later. So there is that, but in general, it had been quite a disruptive week. I have a weekly plan. I am doing a bunch of other projects. I need to write a proposal for something. I am the production manager and assistant director in a short movie that we're making for one of my classes. I am doing the video Don't Start the Fire, and there are like stuff that are entertainment stuff that I watch weekly. Succession, Ted Lasso, Barry, and Taskmaster. I haven't seen Taskmaster for today though, because I haven't seen Succession, Barry, or Ted Lasso that came to at the week either. And I have to. I'm today is gonna be quite a mess. I'm recording this at quite late, 3:30 p.m. And my movie for today is Doctor Zhivago, which is 3 hours and 20 minutes. It's a good movie. I'm not gonna act like, oh, it's a shame to see. No, no, it's actually a good movie. Unlike Peyton Place, which was my movie for Tuesday, which was a chore to drag myself to. Dr. Zhivago is actually pretty good, and I really like it. It's just that it's so fucking long. I probably will watch it the last thing in the day and write, and probably have to film it at like 12 a.m. or something. Um, but I am, as I said, I need to do a lot of stuff. I need to watch the weekly shows. I need to watch Dr. Zhivago. I need to film a bunch of stuff that I couldn't in Dubai. And alongside everything like that, I have a play reading practice that I need to get to. Not today. And I need to get back into production manager mode, which is tomorrow. I need to start calling places for renting equipment for the movie and trying to get the props that we need for the movie with a reasonable price, of course. Uh, but one of the things about making movies, about making videos, about just life is that it takes a lot of physical power. And I know you haven't seen, I am on the overweight side, but let's get physical. Okay, I'm sorry, that was the last time. It's not really that hard for me. I can push my body, but the problem is afterwards, my body will strike back and I will feel horrible. When we went to Dubai, I really pushed myself. First of all, it is a fucking hot city. And because it's near the sea, the air is humid. And humid and hot are two of the worst adjectives you can put together. It was absolutely torture to go out in the city and just like walk for a couple of like for 12 meters, let alone a couple of 100 meters, I was going to say. It's incredibly hot. And I have flat soles as well. I have flat feet. So walking in general is a little bit of a problem with me. And my shoes, I've changed the soles in them. I wasn't ready for them to be taking that kind of beating. They weren't still broken in. So right now, as I'm talking to you, I came back to Tehran last night. As I'm talking to you, my feet are killing me. My shoulders are killing me because I had to carry a lot of stuff around. And my back is killing me because I wasn't in the best position when I would carry those heavy things. And so, yeah, everything hurts. And that's the same with making movies as well. You know, when you're making a movie, you have to be on your feet for like 12, 13 hours a day, especially if it's a short movie and, you know, a smaller team means people need to have more responsibilities. So it will be a physically taxing job. And times like this, I come back to my New Year's resolution. Now, if you remember, I've talked about them quite a lot in year episodes. Like 2022, I talked about my plans for 2022. And this season, I think it was the first episode of the season where I talked about my plans for, yeah, it's a brand new day. I think I talked about a little bit about my plans and what will happen, what I have planned to do. One of them is I want to lose some weight. That's one of the things on my plan. And one of the reasons for that is when I walk, it's much harder to walk when you are overweight. And this past week, it sort of reaffirmed that maybe I need to take that more seriously. The problem is with that is I need a lifestyle change in general. I am stationary for lots of time, and I eat and drink massive amounts of sugar. Like literally, my drink that I drank at the beginning of this, it's a syrup. I took another sip. It's a syrup. It is incredibly sugary. And that's not counting the fucking bottle of Diet Coke that I have on my desk as well that I ordered with my lunch. Now, when I was in Dubai, I also drank a lot of sugary stuff. I drank a lot of soda, a lot of Coke, a lot of Diet Coke, a lot of Diet Pepsi, Pepsi Max. I even drank Dr. Pepper. It's not good. I didn't really like it. It tastes like medicine. But the body aches right now that I'm feeling kind of reminded me that why do I do this? And I don't think I've mentioned it before. I may have. If I have, I'm sorry. I've been doing this for 115 episodes. There are problems that I've carried to them. Like, I don't talk about loneliness anymore because I think I've basically closed the book on my feeling regarding that. And I just can say loneliness, and you can go listen to maybe half a dozen episodes where I discuss that in length. But some of the stuff I feel like I haven't talked as much. And one of them is physicality, my physique. I am quite big. I am very tall and very big. And that sometimes is a disadvantage. That sometimes leads to, well, body aches. So, what I'm doing, what I feel I need to do is, I'm sorry about that. I need to cut back on sugar. That's the part I know that I need to do. The problem with that is, and this is where I don't know if I mentioned this or not, I don't think I have the mental capacity to do so. Now, that might sound like an excuse, and it might as well be an excuse that my brain is convincing me to just, keep me addicted to this thing that I do have a very serious addiction to, uh, sugar. But the thing is that right now, living in Iran with everything, like when I came back yesterday, one of the big things when I came back, I removed my phone from flight mode. I connected to my data from my SIM card, and I realized, oh yeah, everything is restricted here. And the VPN that I used on my phone wasn't very good, and it didn't work. At that moment, I was mad, really mad. And at that moment, my brain went, well, if you had a drink in your hand, you wouldn't mind it. It's basically the same as there was a car outside, as people who turn to alcoholism. It's because at some moment you realize, oh, life is shit and I need this in order to stay sane. I think that's where most addictions come from. And living in Iran doesn't really give me a lot of mental fortitude to do other stuff. I don't want to drink all of this. I'm not saying like, oh, I hate it, but I do it. No, no. It's tasty. I know what it's doing to my body though, and I don't like what it's doing. I hate that whenever I stand to, like all of the people I loved and dated, next to me, they're all tiny. Not just because of the height difference. I'm just fucking big. And I know, it's not just a body positivity image. Yeah, I know that the way I look shouldn't really rely on it. And honestly, most of the time I'm okay with how I look. It's just that they want to walk. Okay, they want to walk. They want to walk in the city, and they want me to accompany them. And I need to like walk for 10 minutes before I'm done with walking for all of my life. That's what I care about. I want to be able to keep up with them. The big thing I can't get over, right now I'm feeling a little bit self conscious about it because, when your body aches, everything in your mind becomes amplified. I Usually I don't care. Like there are times I look at myself in the mirror and I say, "Oh, that's a good-looking boy." Actually, I think my body shape suits my personality. I am kind of cuddly and I look kind, and I am both of those things. But when I'm aching like this, when my feet, like when I put my feet on the ground, the soles are burning, it doesn't feel good. So yeah, this isn't a revelation or anything. It's just a explanation because I don't think I can quit sugar drinks just yet because I don't have the mental fortitude. When I feel bad, when life seems overwhelming, I do need that fucking shot of Coke Zero. Some people smoke, some people drink alcohol, I drink sugary drinks, and my addiction kills more people than both of theirs. Um, so yeah, that's the whole point of this. It was that I went to a trip, my body fucking hurts, and my plans got disrupted. And when plans got disrupted, for example, I need to write a proposal and I need to start working on my application stuff. One of the things in order to stop drinking so many sugary stuff is to leave Iran. And I am trying to work on that. But the fact that I haven't started because I am waiting on some news on some place else, it makes me anxious. And it's another anxiety that tops a list of anxieties. Chief among them, I don't want to fucking die in Iran, and the fact that I cannot live fully in Iran because both culturally and governmentally, I feel misunderstood. Well, I'm just a soul. No, I'm not gonna sing. Um, so I feel like, oh, I can't live here. And that's the big one that I feel like, oh, I'm losing time. I'm 26. I'm losing time. I'm losing time. I'm losing time. I'm gonna die. And I haven't even made a fucking movie that I want to make. So there is that. And then on top of that, you add, oh, the application stuff. Why haven't you done anything? You're losing time. Oh, you're waiting for that. Why can't you multitask? It's because half of my brain is filled up with anxieties. I need a therapist. But again, I look at the currency and the economic recession that the Iran has for many, 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 many time now. For example, I eat something every week. I have a fast food. I order from a restaurant every week. Once a week I do, and it's a chicken burger. It's fries and a bottle of Coke. That's the order. It hasn't changed because of the economic stuff. I don't have the freedom to experiment. But even that, I can see the rise in price. And it's horrifying when you realize that, oh, the food I'm eating is getting costlier every week. And that is another anxiety because, oh, I need a therapist. Therapists are very fucking expensive now, so you need a source of income. Well, my source of income isn't giving me enough money. I don't think I can even leave my parents' house with my current source of income, so I need to find additional ones. Problem is, all of my eggs in the basket of making movies, and I haven't been able to make one. So, okay, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Sorry, coward's way out. I don't want to talk about it right now because my body hurts and I'm feeling very mean towards myself and everything. And I don't want to spread that meanness. I don't want to hate myself. I don't want to dislike myself. I want to like myself as much as a lot of people think they do. Oh my god, that was very mean. That was very mean to say they think they do, which implies, they don't. They just act like it. That's okay. That was mean. I didn't mean that. If you're listening to this, and please just, I'm sorry about that comment. As I said, physicality. I can't escape it. I'm already dreading the movie because I know when we get to the movie set, I'm gonna be standing up for 10, 12 hours non-stop, and as I'm production manager and assistant director, there's going to be a lot of running back and forth that I need to do. Hopefully it'll be good. I do have a lot of trust in our director. I think she can do it, and I do have a lot of trust in the other team members. I believe we all are doing our best here, so hopefully the result will be something we can be proud of. At the very least, the memories will be good. Hopefully. Yeah. Anyways, I talked way too much this time. I mean, I didn't. It's not even 20 minutes yet. That's the format of this show. It's 20 minutes. I can't talk too much. It's just 20 minutes. Some might say that's too much, but to them I say fuck you. It's actually pretty appropriate for the amount of stuff I have to say. But if you like the stuff that I have to say, don't forget to subscribe. Apparently you can subscribe on Spotify too. I don't know. I don't use Spotify that much. I just use Spotify for podcasters because of the distribution plans. They don't have very good distribution. So don't forget to subscribe. If you're listening to this on YouTube, don't forget to comment as well. And if you're on Spotify, there is a link to it that you can send me a voice message. If you do send me a voice message, I will play your voice message at the beginning of the next episode, and you might shape a whole episode around your message. So don't hesitate to send me one. Aside from that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're on YouTube, if you're on any other platform, go to YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe there. And if you're on Castbox, also comment there. I do have the app. I get a notification. That's why I don't use Spotify that much. I use Castbox for podcasts. Anyways, I will see you all next week.